All right, even with government doling out billions of dollars, there were warning signs coming into this manufacturing renaissance that it would create few good-paying jobs. In fact, what's really amazing right now is that manufacturing jobs as a percentage of total employment now have slipped to 8.2% from 8.4% when President Biden and Harris came into office. There are serious concerns that all of this money is going to companies that have a lot of money already. So we see data center, that's where the manufacturing growth has been. But again, we're giving billions of dollars to the richest companies that have ever existed. In other forms, other things, manufacturing and some of the other areas, they continue to struggle here. And some wonder if all of this money is crowding out opportunities for these folks down here. It's a legitimate concern, and it looks like it's happening. Meanwhile, there are signs that things could get a whole lot worse. Chicago Fed Manufacturing PMI, not only is this thing plunging, but look at some of the past times it's been at these levels. Every single time, always associated with a recession. Of course, earlier in the week, I showed you this, but I have to remind you because this was a shocker. The ISM manufacturing data, almost everything on it is a red flag. Anything under 50 is a red flag. Contraction 47, new orders plummeted, employment plummeted. Inventories, though, they were actually growing, and they came back sharply. The only thing that really looks pretty good on there, prices are down, but everything else on there really, really worrisome with respect to manufacturing. But here's the thing. From a stock market point of view, it doesn't seem to matter, right? Here's the stock market, and here's manufacturing. So manufacturing stalling, going down, stock market going higher. But we may not be able to ignore this much longer, right? Because you got the port strike lingering. That's going to take a toll. That will be hard to ignore. In fact, I saw a meme the other day that just hit this right on the head, right? Where we're going. Fun fact, American-made products don't get stuck on cargo ships. Well, my next guest is certainly doing his part to redefine American-made denim. I'm going to bring in now Dearborn Denim and Apparel founder Robert McMillan. Robert, welcome to the show, and congratulations.
Hi, Charles. Thanks for having me.
So I saw one of your ads on X. I mean, I looked at it. It was fantastic. Called my executive producer. We reached out to you. I'm glad you're on. So share your story with our audience.
Sure. So I started apparel manufacturing at Dearborn Denim in 2016. The idea was to manufacture jeans in Chicago, sell them directly to customers online exclusively. And by changing up the traditional retail model, we would be able to get customers quality products made in America at competitive prices.
Now, I know that you're big on things like they have to be ethically made and things like that. What does that exactly mean?
Sure. So apparel manufacturing is one of these industries where, it's kind of a little bit of a shady business with the import side of things. Your average seamstress in Bangladesh, for example, is getting about $140 a month. Manufacturing in Chicago, we're paying fair wages, good working conditions, and creating jobs domestically. And so that's the kind of benefit that you get with ethical apparel manufacturing in the USA.
And part of your manufacturing assembly, do you need to import anything right now?
Oh, we do. Mm-hmm. So we use denim that's made in the USA. We also use denim that's manufactured in Mexico. We also contract manufacture for a number of other brands, and some of that fabric is imported as well.
All right, but you make sure that it's not, quote unquote, like slave labor, though, right?
Yes, we do. We actually have a third-party verification that makes sure that all of the cotton, all of the weaving process, that all of that is done in, a ethical way, not with some of the problems that you hear about with the Uyghurs and whatnot.
I mean, those are serious issues and serious concerns, right? So the OG of American blue jeans, Levi Strauss, reported their earnings last night. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. They guided lower. I just want to get a sense from you, market conditions, where do you think the economy is going? I would imagine, though, that your business, particularly with your story, it's got to be growing.
Well, you look at the macro picture for blue jeans, and there's definitely a lot of competition from other types of apparel. We are such a small company in the grand scheme of things that doesn't really matter too much to us. What really matters for us is, are we doing a good job with our customers? Are they telling their friends, hey, check out Dearborn Denim? And that has worked for us. We continue to grow, even though the jean industry as a whole continues to shrink.
Hey, I got to say once again, Robert, congratulations. We love what you're doing, and keep up the great job. When you
Thanks, Charles.
decide to go public, come on the show and announce it, okay?
We'll probably stay private for a while, but
I got you.
who knows?
All right, see you soon, man.